Hi guys, Janae Cardona here, owner of Magnitude Cheer. We're going to go over a few different things that you can do to work out at home while the gym is closed. And you can do these workouts with your family. There's all things that you have hopefully at home. All you need is to warm up and stretch before you start. And then of course a wide open, safe space. Some of these can be done barefoot. You can wear tennis shoes and workout attire, hair pulled up, definitely have some water to drink. Hopefully you're working pretty hard. And there's tons of different things you can do. You want to work out your arms, your abs, your legs, your everything. There are so many drills out there, but I'm going to give you a few that maybe you haven't done before at home, or different ways to do new and fun things that we do at the gym and adapt it to working out at home. So after you warmed up and stretched, one of the drills I want to show you is with chairs. I'm going to use some folding chairs. We'll see if they hold my weight or not. But a good dining room table chair would be awesome. So you're gonna get your chair set up and you're gonna do push-ups as well as tricep dips. So let's get our chairs set up. Let's see if these will hold my weight. I think they will. I think we'll be okay. If I fall, we're gonna stop the video. You're gonna go ahead and go into, let's move this back away from there. Into your chairs, you're going to be doing some push-ups right here. So you're here, drop it down and push, and then swing it through or walk it through to a tricep dip and up. Again, if you have, these are folding chairs, I'm not doing it on these, but if they were some strong, sturdy chairs, I could actually swing my body through into a push-up position. Go ahead and go down as low as you can. My elbows tend to flare out in my push-ups. My triceps aren't that strong enough to go back like this, so my elbows flare out, and right now they're hitting back here. So you want to do your push-up here, push up, swing it through, and then do your tricep dip right there. You can tell I'm shaking a little bit. I'm not as strong as I would like to be, but those are some ways you can work out your arms. They're a little bit more fun, depending on what kind of chairs you have at home. If you have anything that you are able to jump on that has height, box jumps are great. Not too many people have a box to jump on at home, but if you do have something that you are able to jump on, that is awesome. Let's pretend you have an extra mattress at home that you can just, go ahead, mom says, go ahead and jump on the bed. Don't have it on the bed, actually put it on the floor. But we do that here. We jump on our pillow pits or our squishy mats. And it's a lot harder than you think. It looks super awesome and fun, but constantly jumping up and down, trying to get your knees up, a little bit tricky sometimes. So moving on to some basic push-ups. Yes, you can do regular push-ups. If you are doing girl style push-ups, or you're not strong enough yet to do a full push-up, no problem. If you're on your knees, that is quite okay. Just make sure your tush is not in the air. So we don't want to see this, because we're not getting any work done. We want to push those legs back. We want to drop our tush so we have a nice even line. You can put your feet in the air if you'd like, but again, we don't want our tush up in the air. We want to drop it down. We want to try to touch our nose to the ground and push back up. So what we see a lot sometimes when we give people push-ups to do is they're like this. All right, I did 100 push-ups. So don't worry about how many you can do. Worry about going all the way down, tapping your nose gently, and pushing it all the way back up. Of course, if you can do this on your toes, much, much better. If you are doing it on your toes, please make sure that your tush is not in the air. It's got to be dropped down for your push-ups. Lunges and squats are great. We were talking about in another video using a Swiffer, a broom, a mop, something like that, to keep your arms super steady. You can put them out to here, and we can just simply squat. You can turn them out to the side for what we call sumo wrestler squats. So you're down there, you're dropping your tush down, and you can do some squats, just regular squats, toes facing forward. You're gonna shove the tush back and stand back up, squeeze your butt. Shove that tush back, stand back up, squeeze your butt. Lunges are great, whether you're lunging in place, you're walking across the floor. If you're doing walking lunges and you want to challenge, hands up, hold on to something. It doesn't matter what you're holding on to. I could be walking around holding onto my shoe up in the air. But now I'm less likely to cheat because my hands are up. So if I'm doing my lunges, I'm tapping my knee gently on the ground and coming back up. Okay? You can also go backwards. Tap your knee on the ground and go back. If you don't have much room to be walking around in your house, Down a hallway, something like that, alternate. Tap and switch. Tap and switch. If you need harder, plyometric lunges are great. That's your jumping lunges. You're here. Now, if you need to use your hands as momentum, great. If you don't need them, put them here, or better yet, hold something above your head. But you're going from a lunge to a lunge, and you're constantly jumping in those lunges. Again, tap your knee gently on the ground. Otherwise, sometimes you get a lunge like this. So you want to make sure that you are going down deep enough. Calf raises are great. 3 different ways I like to do calf raises. Feet underneath my shoulders and come up and back down. Now, when you're doing calf raises, please make sure you're not just bouncing. Okay, you're truly going all the way up and all the way down, all the way up and all the way down, like you got some spiky high heels on. Make sure the hair's super all the way up. I like to do them from first position as well, so heels touching, toes out. Now, if you have weak ankles like I do, you might go out to the side. You don't want that. So pretend like you're zipping up an outfit. You're pulling it up and down, pulling it up and down. I like to do what's called pigeon-toed as well, which is your toes touching and your feet apart. Come up and down, up and down. So you're getting all parts of your calves. Abs, of course, are important. They are very important in everything that we do. If our abs aren't squeezing, our lower back is going to be hurting, and we don't want that. So we want to make sure we're squeezing our abs. And we're hitting all parts of our abs. So traditional laying down, doing crunches and sit-ups are great. Please make sure you're not pulling on your head. Hands are here. If your hands are here, that's fine. Just don't pull on your head. Hands above, hands by your side. Just try not to hold on to your body. Whatever it takes for you to do those crunches, those sit-ups are great. Old school bicycles like we used to do back in the day are great as well. Crunches up to the side, crunches around the world, many different options there. Plank is one of, if you do it correctly, I think is one of the best exercises you can do because you're squeezing every muscle in your body. You can do a plank on your elbows, you can do a plank on your hands. If you are a beginner and that's difficult, you can even do a plank on your knees. So, you're here. Beginners, again, make sure your tush is not in the air because this is not a plank. Drop it down, you're here, or of course, you're on your elbows. And you should be staring at those hands. Make sure you're looking at those hands and not looking around. Of course, if you can do that on your toes, even better. Some fun ones that you can do when you're in your plank position, see how long you can hold it for. Some people can hold it for a minute, no problem, and they're like, give me more. Other people are shaking after 10 seconds. So whatever it takes for you, squeeze those abs. You're here in yours. You can also turn to the side. You can hold it here. You could hold it here. Okay. You could also go in and out. Turn it in. Ooh, I'm falling. And out. So you can work on your core that way. Again, whatever you do on one side, make sure you do on the other side. You can do standing abdominals. I'll show you those in a second. Make sure you're doing your lower abdominals too. A fun one to do with the partner, or that you can do it by yourself, but it's much more fun with the partner, is, and I'm gonna grab a chair. These chairs may not be the best for it. Something like a heavy-duty table or a bed or a dresser or something like that I could hold on to would be better. But laying down, I'm just holding on for extra support. Straight legs, but of course you could do them bent and coming up and back down, up and back down. If you can do this with straight legs, even better. Up and back down. You could have someone stand there, and I would be holding onto their ankles right now, and when I go up, they would take their hands and push me down. And then my goal is to not slam on the ground, to squeeze those abs. If they wanted to get my obliques, when they push me down, they'd push me to the side. It could be directly to the side like this, or it could be like a 45-degree angle, and I have to come back up. So that's a fun one to do. We could add in there a lift, so something in the L position, lift, like a candlestick. Another fun one to do, it's also good for twisting skills when you get to that level in tumbling, is to corkscrew it up. So you're here, and you're coming up. You're here, and you're twisting. I know my chair's moving all over the place. But those are some good ones to do for your abdominals. You're hitting that candlestick position, but you're twisting your hips. Come up and twist your hips. Those are great ones to do. But standing abdominals, I did promise you I'd talk about standing abdominals. Maybe wherever you're at, you have a hardwood floor and you don't have any kind of mat to lay down on, so it's not safe, you can do some standing abdominals. So you can simply crunch in like this. Now, I could do this day in and day out and not feel anything. So if you are doing standing abdominals, you have to make sure that you are squeezing your abdominals. Otherwise, I'm just simply lifting my knee and I'm not getting any workout in my tummy. I used to do kickboxing a long time ago, cardio kickboxing, not actual, and things just like crossing. Or, we would do our little punches and our kicks and our punches and our kicks. Things like that to get your obliques are great. You could do a whole standing abdominal workout if you've got the correct technique and you're exhaling and you truly are squeezing. If you're doing it right, you'll feel it. If you're not, you'll just be there all day. So make sure you're really exhaling and squeezing. Some other cardio that we like to do, of course, bear crawls is a gym favorite. There's many ways to do them. We usually do them with our tush in the air because it's a little easier for kids. You're here and you're walking forward. And then we like to do it backwards as well. If that is too easy, you're ready for more of a challenge, stay low. So you're even lower than that. And you're here. And you're really taking it low to crawl. Happy Stars is a fun cardio one. You're down here, you simply jump up into an X and back down. Over and over and over. The more you can do without stopping, the better. Let's see, tap, tap, squat is a fun one that we do. And you're here, you're literally 2 jumps, squat. So tap, tap, squat. Tap, tap, squat. Tap, tap, squat. So those are some awesome other drills. Another thing, if you have at home, these are furniture sliders that we use. I have seen them work really well with paper plates. They work really well with frisbees. So anything that you can put your feet on. And you can use these for hands, you can use them for feet. I like to put the balls of my feet on them. And then we can army crawl, kind of, across the floor. So you can do it on your hands. You could do it on your elbows. That's going to hurt your elbows a little bit more. And again, it depends what material you have at home. I wouldn't put my elbows on hardwood floor or tile, but you're going to put your ball of your feet on your sliders, your paper plates. One there, and one there. If they fall off, no big deal. Try to keep your feet together. It's a lot harder when your feet are together. So I'm going to start back up here. I'm going to do it where I'm in a plank position. I'm going to pretend like I am Little Mermaid and my legs are my fin, so they can't come apart. And you're going to simply walk across with only using your arms. So those are fun ones. You could do this on your hands and walk your feet. Just be prepared to go a little faster. You could even put your feet on them and do walking lunges. You can slide into the splits with these and go a little bit lower than normal. Both middle splits as well as 1 foot in front side splits. So you can have a lot of fun with furniture sliders. Again, you could use frisbees, you could use paper plates, lots of things that can slide around. So those are some fun ones to do. I hope that you guys are working out at home, getting stronger, staying in shape. That way when the gym reopens, super easy to get back right to where you were. We don't want to lose any time. They do say if you don't work out for a while, you start losing that muscle. You lose that muscle memory. So if you're like me, maybe it's been a while since you've gone to the actual gym and worked out. My fitness level, if I walk back into the gym tomorrow to go work out, it's not going to be where it was when I stopped. That's my fault for stopping. So you want to make sure that even though the gym is not physically open for you to come to and work out, you are still doing everything that you can to work out at home. So keep working hard, stay strong, and I will see you soon. Have a good one, guys.